Hi, it's been quite a while since I've made a YouTube video. I've been kind of busy over the past year just paying attention to other things. But I'm back today to share a tip with you about language learning that I found really useful and that I've been applying for the past year. Now, the tip that I got is actually a concept that I got from a book, and the book is called The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, and I do recommend reading that or listening to the audio version that's also available. And the tip that I used from that is taking a small daily action, which is very easy to do, and you just keep on doing that on a daily basis. So for example, for me, one of my goals for the past 2 years, something that I've really wanted to do is to kind of just improve my Thai. So I want to improve my Thai language skills, and the reason for that is just because I'm half Thai. But English being my mother tongue, obviously my Thai is, just because of the way that I was brought up, it's nowhere near my mother tongue. So that's something that I've just wanted to improve. What I would find is I would take some kind of action, I don't know, I would do something when I remember to do it, and then several weeks would go by and I'd kind of forget to do it, and then if I was really honest with myself, I'd be like, okay, when was actually the last time that I did something about learning Thai? And then I'd be like, okay, it was actually a couple of weeks ago already. And I noticed there was a pattern, incidentally, not just with my language learning but with other areas as well. It's very easy to fall into that trap. So I said to myself, okay, I've just read this book, The Slight Edge, and it's really interesting about how if you just take that small daily action that I often used to think doesn't count for anything, it does count for something, because that small daily action accumulates, it grows with time. I'm going to try it. I am going to try it. So I'm going to apply it to language learning. How can I do that? So I thought I'm going to spend 5 minutes a day. So for me, it's got to be something quite simple and minimalistic, because that's just something which I'm comfortable with. And I want to be able to stick to it. If I tell myself, oh, I'm going to set this goal of, I don't know, spending an hour a day on learning Thai, it's never going to happen. It's too big. It's too big. Mentally, you struggle too much with that big goal. You have to break it down to something quite small. So I was like, okay, I'm going to spend 5 minutes a day on learning Thai. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read. So I'm going to have a Thai book, for example, and I'm just going to read 2 pages a day. And I'm going to do that within the first hour of waking up. Now, what I do, and what I've been doing for the past year, is literally within that first hour of waking up, I'll grab my Thai book and I'll read 1 page, 2 pages, and I'm done, I'm finished. And that's it. I don't think about it any more or any less than that. It's just something that I do first thing in the morning. It's really not difficult to do. I don't struggle, or I'm not bored when I'm doing it. I just do it. It takes no more than 5 minutes. And now, a year later, when I compare where I am, with my reading skills, my Thai reading skills, there's such a big difference compared to a year ago, because now I can just kind of read a Thai text. Yeah, I won't understand every single word, but I will understand kind of the gist, all the main points I can get, and I can read kind of much quicker now. And that has been the result from just spending 5 minutes a day on this, 5 minutes a day, and that's it. I've also done other things, throughout the year to try to improve my Thai learning skills. But this has definitely been the one thing that I've done very consistently. And that's the tip that I wanted to share with you guys today. So if you are learning a language, or if you've always thought, for example, oh, I want to learn another language, I really want to learn German, or I really want to learn Spanish, or I really want to learn Mandarin, whatever language it is that you want to learn, and you've maybe never even started, just think of try this, like try to find a small daily action, like 5 minutes that you spend, say, reading in that language, or if you don't like reading, then listen to something online 5 minutes a day in that language. Just find something on YouTube in that language, and do it within the first hour of waking up. And then grab a notebook, write down today's date, kind of note your level and where you are right now. And then for the rest of the year, just keep doing that, spend your 5 minutes a day reading or listening to something. And then at the end of that year, just grab that notebook again and review it. Just compare the difference between where you were a year ago and then where you are to get today. And then you will see the progress yourself. So that's what I wanted to share. If you have any other tips for getting ahead in learning a new foreign language, then please do share it in the comments section below. Hope you found this useful. Until next time.